everyone to another Night Owls live stream. I am your host this evening, Josh Wallen, founder, proprietor, curator of the great and powerful Cap Cave. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel this evening. I am joined by our illustrious panel, AJ from Third Floor Toys. Welcome, sir. How you doing this evening?
All right, man. Doing good.
Been absolutely crushing it on the fig hunting this week, so
killing it.
Cheers to
week.
that. And we're also joined by our good friend CJ at Cardiac Drop. CJ,
how's it going tonight?
Give all your Twitter details where they can find you.
Yeah, I'm on Twitter at Cardiac Drop. Anybody can find me, on that handle if they don't already follow me. It's right below my picture. So
good deal. Welcome, sir. So tell us a little bit about what your collection entails. I know you're into a lot of gaming and definitely collect a lot of barbecue recipes for sure. So,
yeah. So I kind of hone in on just concentrating. And you guys do Marvel and a lot of that other stuff. I pretty much stick to Star Wars. It's a slippery slope for me to get into collected Masters of the Universe or Marvel. So I'm pretty selective with the Marvel stuff, but mostly Star Wars. I'm concentrated on trying to build up my helmet collection.
Nice.
Yeah, and some of the lightsabers. So other than that, figures have been really tough to come by up in my area. I know AJ's hooked me up with a couple of figures that are hard for me to get, even online. But the stores have nothing on the pens at all. I have to deal strictly online. There's nothing. And Hasbro's only about 78 miles from my house.
I know, that makes no sense.
None. I mean, the last three figures that I got were stuff that you guys probably grabbed months ago. My father found some figures down at Ollie's. There's a new Ollie's that's open in his area, so he picked me up this.
There you go.
Didn't have that one. I got the Black Series Snow Speeder, so we got this guy to go with it on display.
Nice.
And this guy, he's pretty cool.
Moloch.
From Solo.
Yeah, nothing bad. Really big box too for him. I was pretty surprised. Pretty cool. So, but nothing. No vintage collection. No Black Series. Nothing in my area. Not even Marvel Legends. And zero. Walmart stock are wiped out. They don't even stock them anymore. I mean, I kind of miss the brick and mortar toy stores because it used to be. I mean, you guys know, feast. You could just feast on anything you wanted to get. They had tons of stuff, and now those stores are all gone, especially in my area. You got to rely on Walmart and Target, and their toy sections are literally 2 aisles, and then there's bikes. That's it.
Right.
Yeah. I think it's, first of all, I want to shout out Kim Pumpkin. Thanks for stopping by this evening. Appreciate it. But CJ, I don't know how it is in your area. Do you feel that they keep restocking anything, or is it just one case of each wave and then it's gone? And if you weren't there when they first opened up that case, it's pretty much you can forget about it.
Yeah, pretty much that. I mean, AJ will tell you during the pandemic, my shopping was non-existent. Just until recently, I started going back into the stores. So. I'm immunocompromised, so I try to stay out of the stores.
Yeah.
I and I bought a lot of stuff online, but now even when I go and check, hey, dude, now when I go and check, or my wife checks, if you plop off into Target, Walmart, one of those stores, even Five Below used to carry Star Wars stuff all the time. I mean, I got Black Series stuff in there for $5-6. So, but. Yeah, there's nothing. They're not restocking anything. I mean, Marvel's wiped out. Star Wars is wiped out. They got nothing. They got 1 billion Grogu dolls. and that's about it.
Well, because I think the dolls aren't those Mattel. Those aren't Hasbro.
Oh, I don't know.
So I think that's why those are showing up more than the Hasbro stuff. Hasbro's the one having most of the problems, from what I could tell. Mattel has been slightly delayed, but Mattel has kept production going through the entire pandemic, from what I've been able to tell, because I collect WWE stuff and
Yeah.
a couple of the other Mattel lines. So
Right.
a little bit of Transformers I dabble in, and it's just new product consistently. Yeah. They aren't suffering the fate that Hasbro has one bit.
Right. Yeah, the only Marvel stuff that I collect, I collect Captain America. And I've got some Deadpool stuff, but other than that, it's just too much. I mean, I'm looking at AJ's pickup this week. Holy shit! I can't believe it. I mean, that's pay dirt. That's like Christmas time in my area.
Right.
Nothing. I just don't understand why Hasbro is not pumping the figures out, especially in my area. There's nothing, and they're, like I said, they're not far from my house at all. Nothing.
I think I've come to the assumption that if in my area, if you're not there when it first hits the pegs, you're not going to see that figure again. So that's why, like, if you have to be out at least once a week, if not twice a week. And you need to be talking to the people who are stocking shelves and figure out when they get product in.
Yeah, and that's the way.
I mean, it's really the same here,
Yeah, go ahead, AJ.
It's really just in one part it is luck, because I take my kids to school at 7:15, 7:30. Walmart's already open. Target opens at 8, and from the school, it's not even 8 minutes away to get to a Target, and the Walmart is half mile down the street from there on the same road. Wow. I have to be at work at 8:30, so it's enough time for me to drop them off, go to Walmart, hit Target, come back home, log in by 8:30. And I don't know what day that was. Monday, I found a vintage collection. There were 2 dudes behind me. I walked into Target 20 feet in front of these guys, and I got to the aisle first. And I took one of each and an extra Lando for CJ. Mm-hmm. And the other dude came in. He was right there behind me. He got the last 3 figures off the peg. The third guy came up, and he was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "What, dude? I got one of each, and I got an extra Lando for my buddy." And he was, some grumbly crap, and I was like, "Get to stepping, dude. I beat you. What do you want?"
Yeah, if you had like 3 of each figure, I get it.
Sure. I got one of each and an extra Lando.
It used to be like that too, when the episode wave. When the episode 1 wave hit, it was like that. I remember going even to like the Midnight Madness when that stuff came out. There were fights in the aisles. Sure. It was crazy.
Sure. I've seen it before.
Really?
When I found the What If wave, I actually didn't even get them all. I got the Doctor Strange and the Spider-Man because they were one per case. I had Captain Carter coming in the mail already, so I didn't worry about her. The zombie Cap, there's at least 2 of those in that case. But then, so I got those 2. I went about my business, went to church, and then we were leaving church, and my wife was like, "Hey, I need to get something at Walmart." I don't even remember what it was. So I went back in there. This 4 hours later, the figures were still there.
Wow.
So then I was like, "Okay, well, shoot, I'll get them."
Yeah.
So I got the rest of them.
Yeah.
Yep. I left them there for 4 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Let's take a moment to recognize we're in the presence of greatness. The wonderful, the powerful dude's Nerdery.
Oh, you're
Dude.
talking about me? I was like, who?
Oh,
Yeah, shut up.
we're talking about Ursa Major behind you. So welcome
Yes.
Ursa Major, and he brought his sidekick, the dude, along.
There's some majors there. What's up,
What's up, buddy?
guys?
Nice.
It's good to see everybody.
Good to see you.
Sorry I was coming in hot. Mrs. Dude and I were watching the newest episode of What We Do in the Shadows, and girls took a little longer to get to bed than we were intending.
Make sure you whisper those sweet nothings into her ears so she doesn't find your sentinel.
My Sentinel hasn't even shipped, so
Well, there's that. So we've been
Yeah,
talking before you joined, dude, about just the feeling that I get that if you're not there for the first drop of a case of figures, you're not going to see those figures in your area. It's pretty much like, at least around us, I'm sure you've seen it on your side of town. If you aren't there when it first gets packed, they don't get a second case of anything.
No, mine are always empty over here. Always empty. But it's not here, dude. I travel everywhere for work. Every week I stop at like one Target where I travel. And last 2 weeks I was in like outside of DC in Virginia. Before that, I was in Nashville. Before that, where I've been traveling so much, but everywhere I go, the shelves look the same. Like it's empty, maybe with like one Grief Karga on it, or you know what I mean? And then the Legends, if they have any, they're always like 3 waves behind. Yeah. And they have like maybe 1 or 2 figures, but it's just been empty. Maybe they have like a couple Shang-Chi figures.
Yeah, King Pumpkin in the chat as well, also saying the same thing. So I've noticed that this week has started to fill up a little bit, but it's a lot of like the kids' Masters of the Universe line that they just released. They're starting to re-up on more. Some of the I forget what the new Spider-Man's, is it No Way Home? Is that the new one?
Yeah.
They're starting to pack in some of the kids' stuff for that. Mm-hmm. More of the kids' G.I. Joe from the Snake Eyes movie, which isn't moving. Those Ghostbusters kids' toys. But like as far as like stuff that collectors are getting, I saw today either this Walmart must have had the case hidden somewhere or somebody forgot to put it out, or it got stuck on a truck. But 2 of my local Walmarts got the Disney Plus wave again. Wow. Either again or that was their first drop on them. So like I found Scarlet Witch on the pegs today, but I already had one, so I passed on her. But it's been a minute since I saw those.
See, in my area, Vintage Collection, the store will get 1 case. Black Series, it's 1 case, maybe a second case 2 weeks later, a month later, or not at all. But Marvel Legends stays stocked around here. Like the Disney Plus wave.
I'm pretty excited to be there next week.
The White Vision.
Check it out.
I got White Vision a month and a half after those cases initially hit. I just kept missing them, but the cases, they kept getting stocked around here. And I finally walked in one day and they had just put out the whole case,
Wow.
Legends around here is good, for the most part. And guys, I know, I've talked to you guys about it, older, local collectors that I've been friends with years. When I started getting into Legends, that's what they always told me. Hey, Legends are a lot easier to get than Black Series around here, And I just hadn't paid attention to it before until I started collecting. But
I wonder why that is. It's interesting.
Yeah, I haven't missed one, this year. I don't know. I don't know. But Walmart, Targets here will get 3 to 5 cases of Legends on average,
wow,
for each wave. And not like, every week we'll get a case or more, for a month and a half or whatever it is. But yeah, Black Series, I found it was June 25th that I found the Koska Reeves wave. I have not seen a Black Series figure. Well, I found Lando finally.
Wow.
Like last week.
Then think about that. You got her in June, and I just got her a week ago.
Yeah.
Same.
Right.
And that was another one of those deals, using BrickSeek, if you guys ever use that anymore. I checked it at like 1 o'clock in the morning before I went to bed, and I saw Walmart 25 miles away from me went from 0 that they had been at to 6+ or whatever it says on BrickSeek.
Wow.
Dropped the kids off 7:15, and I hauled ass. And literally, there was some crusty mouth breather was right behind me, coming in for them, and I got one of each, and I was like, "Hey, the rest are yours," you know.
Yeah, man, that's perfect.
Because that case has
I
two
just
texts
got
in it.
like yesterday. She just came yesterday.
Yeah, there you go. You
Now
know,
mine comes Tuesday. I had it ordered forever.
right?
Yeah, this has been pre-order. Yeah,
Right.
but she's cool, man.
Amazon
I'm
for
excited.
me.
I'm excited.
It is a nice figure.
And that's
It is
the
a
other
nice
thing I'm
figure.
tired of too, guys. Like, I mean, I've had some real hard to gets that AJ's hooked me up with, like the retro Boba Fett and some of the tougher Black Series stuff, especially from the Mandalorian line. But yeah, I'm trusting these online retailers to send them, not only send them when they're supposed to send them, but they package them. And when I get them, they end up being openers because they crush the shit out of the packages.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'm getting real tired of that, It's like I wait 5 months for a figure and then I get it, it's sold out, and the box is smashed.
Yeah.
I'll tell you who's been good is GameStop. Like, I really want to be real positive here, man. Like, no joke, I canceled about 15 figures in about the last 10 days from Pulse.
I
ordered all of them off GameStop, and they've come padded, top. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The best packed, and all of them came in really good condition. Yeah. So I mean, they've been the most reliable retailer for action figures for Black Series and Legends, and so
lately GameStop has been on fire the last couple weeks, man.
Yeah,
dude, I literally
I don't know how they got all this stuff
figures
so early.
I have 10 new figures in they've come in 4 days. And I was getting no figures for I might be getting I would think I went 3 or 4 weeks without finding anything.
Yeah, right. Right.
Seriously.
I'll say hello to Brightest Day stopping by in the chat. Hail, sir.
Hello there.
Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, so we've been talking about GameStop for a while and just singing their praises. So recently I had an issue with them as far as ordering some AEW figures, and I think I shared with you guys that they were only shipping one of them. I had 5 on pre-order, and they only shipped one. And I was like, where the hell is the rest of them? They've been sitting on pegs for a while. Hey, Sean.
What's up, buddy?
Stopping by.
What's up, Sean?
Sir. So they had they shipped only one, so I reached out to them, and I was like, what the hell's going on? And had to go back and forth with a lot of people, but what ended up happening is they also popped up on the app at $5 off each figure. So I ordered them. Wow. They screwed up the order, and they charged me regular price for them. So I had 2 sets that I ordered. They shipped 2 sets. I ended up returning 1 set, and I contacted customer service, and they just gave me $25 off my order to make it right.
Wow.
So at every point, yes, I needed to jump through a couple hoops, but they took care of me, and they did what you would want from a customer service standpoint. So absolutely, I sing their praises. I brought it up earlier about Hasbro sent me a re-up for Hasbro Premium Pulse or Pulse Premium,
too.
Whatever they're calling it.
Me too.
And I think I'm to the point where I'm probably going to do it because I feel that I ordered just enough to where the shipping is going to cover itself. And if I get some exclusive access, then I'm not going to feel terrible about it. And I will only look at it as an insurance policy that if I can't get stuff from other channels, it may be delayed significantly by going through Pulse, but at least I can probably get it through Pulse.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to go that route. But I posited, what if GameStop were to offer something similar to Pulse Premium, where they could even do something like how Target does Target Con. They could do a GameStop Con and partner and get some exclusive figures. They already have the Gamerverse figures from Black Series. They've got Gamerverse technically figures that also get carried at Target for Legends, but they could easily have GameStop exclusive figures for Marvel Legends as well. I would be eager as all hell to sign up for something like that through GameStop if they offered a free shipping program, and I'd probably spend a lot more money on figures than what I do already.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about that?
Yeah, I got that same Pulse email, you know. You know, what do you call it there? HasCon is coming up in a few weeks, you know. And you know, you don't know, you know, some of the Star Wars and the Zartan, as far as the G.I. Joe classifieds that are, you know, you'll get an hour early. You know, you can basically try to pre-order it.
Mm-hmm.
But
so that's the thing is maybe
over the last year, I think the shipping has paid for that $50 membership. You know, but at the same time, like Dude said, I've probably canceled 15 pre-orders from them over the last year, if not, you know, if not 25 pre-orders, because somebody else got it in stock, you know, or I found it in store, and my pre-order is still 4 months out.
Right.
You know,
this entire line I had ordered through Pulse, and I canceled all of them because I found them on Pegs.
Yeah.
So awesome that you got them on Pegs. I greatly appreciate that, but it's a little bit frustrating when I sign up for your $50 service and you can't get me the stuff that I pre-ordered in a timely manner.
Well, you know, it should work, especially with Pulse. If you have a membership to that, you should be getting that stuff shipped before everybody else. You know, that's what a premium membership should entail.
But you get it last, which is crazy.
You know, not like, you can get free shipping and we'll ship it to you 4 months after we released it to stores or every other online distributor has it. What? Doesn't even make sense.
No. None of it makes sense. Thanks for stopping by this evening, King Punkman. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. So, dude, you want to share some of your pickups from this week, and then we'll let AJ go last.
You guys hear like a clicking noise?
Yeah.
That's CJ's.
That's
it's
CJ?
me. I'm sorry.
Are you tapping away?
Dude's from Boston, you know. That explains
I don't know.
All right.
You know what? I
will show you this real fast. Just because I have to pick at CJ. You know, you did notice this, right?
Yeah.
That's for you, buddy. I wore that for you.
Oh, you did. Well, I'll tell you what. I one up you.
There it is.
And we won tonight, and you didn't.
I know. I wasn't even going to say that. Yankees
put on my Cubby hat then.
Now we're tied. I
got my Cubby hat on. We're terrible right now, but
you guys are.
It's really bad.
Out of control.
So
reset
here is.
All right, dude.
Sorry.
I didn't know how you took it, but I didn't mean to like. I don't know if you saw my comment. You said that's from Far From Home.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
The new one that's coming out.
I thought that was No Way Home. It was the new one.
Oh, is it No Way Home? Sorry. Far From Home, No Way Home.
Far From Home is the one with Mysterio, right?
Yeah, this is from the new one, which is No Way Home. Sorry. I must have got them mixed up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to like call you out and be like, "Hey, you screwed that up," but
no, I did screw that up. If I did that, I did screw that up if I said that.
I was like, wait, what?
Hey, it's all right, man. I'm just a dude playing with toys, so yeah. But anyways, he's awesome. And my favorite thing about this is these are actual hands, not just cheap effects.
Yeah.
So I really like how they sit on there with the face sculpt. I mean, it's super well done. And Agamotto sits on him well, but he's super cool.
Wait, do those things come off his hand or is it built into the hand?
They're effects that are built into the hands.
Ah. Does the cape come off?
Yeah, the cape comes off. But yeah, so they're just they're different hands. And then he comes with other, you can have him doing other posed magic hands. But I don't know, he looks too cool with these.
Yeah.
Yeah,
totally.
Looks pretty good.
They did a great sculpt on the face too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really really impressed with this figure. This might be, to me, I think this is a contender for top 10 figure of the year.
And hey, this is one of those instances in which I'm grateful that I never bought one of the Doctor Strange figures yet, so I can get the best version of it with this one once I find it.
Yeah, you know, the
That's
only
nice.
figure, the only Strange figure I have is a comic book one.
Mm.
Yeah.
So that's it. And then I do have the Evil Strange or whatever, the Dark Strange pre-ordered.
Yeah.
And
So-
isn't there another comic one coming out soon too?
Well, there's the
Or-
What
I
If.
don't know. Oh,
The What If
yeah,
one?
the What If one is the one I have coming. And then I just opened Shriek today.
Oh,
Check her
nice.
out. Dude,
Yeah.
isn't
I
she
like that.
cool?
Yeah.
She looks
Yeah,
like
I didn't
a
pick her
lost
up from
member of
GameStop.
Kiss.
Dude,
Oh, wow,
she
she's cool.
actually is super cool. And you know, it was one of those where I got her. I'm like, I think, you know, she's worth getting, but I really got her just because I wanted to assemble the build a figure. But once you have her, and then you know that face sculpt is amazing with the blue eye and then that other white eye. But then she has the upgraded female body.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
pinless, she's got the pinless joints. She's really well balanced, and then no high heels. So she actually poses really well.
And
Where'd
she
you
has the
find her?
bicep swivel and everything.
Yeah.
Can we
Bicep
get some
swivel.
new female hands, please? My goodness.
Is that a GameStop buy?
So I wanted, like, you know, because you know she has the sound manipulation power, so and she can create like a sound bubble. So I like these two hands the best. But yeah, these are. I would have been cool if she had an effect. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like that would have been really cool. But I still think she's a pretty sweet figure.
CJ
And
asked
then-
if you grabbed her at GameStop.
Yep, GameStop. And then all right, so here, as long as we're banging, do you want me to go through everything?
Whoa, we're doing what?
I don't know. Are we banging all these out? Because I got a lot to show. You guys
Oh
wanna
no,
see
you said
Yeah, man, go
banging and
for
you
it.
left it like that. So
Yeah. All right. So Aura Singh.
nice.
All right. And then we got Tech.
Yeah, that's a great one, man.
What's up, Goggles?
You will like it when you open it.
Yeah. You know what? I haven't opened one Bad Batch figure.
Oh,
Not one. Nope. And then we got long-haired Nebula.
yeah, yeah.
She's beautiful.
I
Nice.
love that one.
Dude, this What If wave is so great.
Yeah.
T'Challa Star-Lord.
Yeah, man.
And I'm really digging this Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Like I really like that uniform, his Spidey uniform there. I think that's
Hey.
Spidey suit.
Are you opening that one?
Yeah, I'm gonna open the whole wave.
Okay. I want to know how if you think when you get it out, what whether or not the dirt that's on his costume can be taken off.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
the one I
Zombie
want the
Cat.
most, man.
Zombie Cap, beautiful.
You know, they
Yeah.
could do just from that show, they could do a whole wave of zombie
Easily.
figures just from that one episode.
Take
Yeah,
all
man.
my money.
Yeah, dude. They would be super cool. And then check this out. This is the Armadillo Build-A-Figure, man. That thing is massive.
Yeah.
Here, just for scale. Check this out,
Wow.
man. That Shriek just next to the torso.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I have every figure off this wave pre-ordered too.
Nice.
So Strange,
Yeah, I
I'll
think-
tell you though, man, Strange is awesome. Like the figure is awesome. And
Nice.
then that's and then I totally forgot I had one of these pre-ordered, even though I got I got one from GameStop that was on sale. So
Wow.
I think this is the Toy God's way of telling me I should open one, and because I'm keeping all these Infinities in box so far. I like them too much boxed up. So, but since I
Yeah.
got a second one, I think I might open this at some point now.
Yeah, that set has totally disappeared from my area. Cannot
Yeah.
find it anywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw it the one time, and it was $70 or whatever the regular price was, and I was like, I'm gonna hold off on it. And then as soon as it went on clearance, man, that thing was gone. I missed it.
So those are all, and literally, I've been in such a drought, and then I just GameStop had everything available, and then I just canceled my pre-order, and then ordered off GameStop, and then 2 to 4 days later, everything just showed up. Man, they've been great, packed well, and the best part is they're packed well. So, thank you, GameStop.
Amen. All right, I'll give you guys my pickups this week.
Take a ride down.
It's worth it. All right, I'll give you my pickups for this week. So I know Sean is eager to see Scarlet.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Scarlet looks great.
Yeah, she's a solid figure. And then I got a Kiko.
Wow.
So she looks pretty good. I got in from Pulse. I forgot I even had this ordered through them, but this will be my third Cobra Trooper. Nice. Hasbro dinged up the box on me a little bit too. But got that. And then today I scored this.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, that's a great one.
So I wasn't planning on buying this, and I never saw this in stores. And all of a sudden today they showed up randomly on the pegs at my local Target, clearanced out for $18.
No way. Nice job.
So the box is a little crunched up, which that's okay. I mean, I open all my stuff anyway. I'm wondering if maybe somebody had these stashed somewhere. So like they came out and somebody hid them in the store, and then somebody found the stash and put them back on pegs, and they've.
You know, the one thing I wish they did with that figure was give him a hand holding a donut.
Yes,
you're right.
Because you got the mask up like that, so you can have that. Because that 100% is. Ooh, can you 3D print that? Just him holding and then there's a bite out of the donut. That'd be really cool.
Hold, please. We'll fix this right away.
Uh-oh, look at this. Man, I'm really excited about opening up this whole wave.
Yeah, man.
This might be the wave of the year.
Yeah.
So Strange is shipping, but the only one that's still just in pre-order status is Sylvie. So I think she's going to be the hardest to track down because I've seen the least posts about her from this whole wave.
Yeah, she's another one that was just one per case. I really did not expect that she would still be there because I even while I was standing there after I picked up the Spider-Man and Strange, I texted a few other guys and said, "Hey, this wave is available. Here, come get it." And one dude was like, "Oh, they have Sylvie," and I said, "Yeah, she's there." And I don't know, he never made it. So, but then we also got that, Thursday, that same Walmart got a whole nother case.
Behold the donut.
Nice.
What's that?
It's a donut, brother. Let's hook Tony Stark up with some donut action here.
Nice.
So AJ, you want to hit us with your mother load from this week?
Oh my God,
I can. Well, some of it I already put away, but I can show you a few things. So I got her Cersei from the Eternals. Pulse actually did ship this one.
That's a cool looking figure. I didn't get any of the Eternals, but all the figures look really well done. Yeah, that's a really cool looking figure.
Yeah, she's got great detailing on her.
So that's her second. Right. That's her second Marvel character to get a figure too.
Is it really?
From the MCU, yeah.
What was the other?
She played Minerva.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
She played who? Who's Minerva?
This one.
Yeah, Minerva and Captain Marvel.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right. I forgot about that. So dude, I have all of these.
I gotta tell you, I haven't opened them yet. Obviously, we just showed them, but I like the Nebula more than I thought I would. She looks really cool, doesn't she?
Yeah, if we were gonna do an offering to the toy gods, I was gonna open her tonight. This one,
nice,
beautiful.
Yeah, the face sculpt looks just like Evan's, man. It's great.
Yeah, they did a good job with that.
I like the gritted teeth.
I want to compare him because I feel like the body is bigger than the other MCU Captain Americas. Like
it looks a little bulkier.
Yeah, definitely a little bulkier.
That'd be cool if it was, man.
Yeah, this one.
Wow, nice.
Wow, that looks so cool. Wow.
Yeah, I think they did a good job on this one.
You got to run out of room, brother.
I know the one that the dude really wants to see.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, that one's just awesome. The Stomper looks great.
Dude, that's cool. Once I get my Stomper, I'm going to do a Hydra Stomper versus the Warmonger.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have that one, so I don't know which one's bigger, but I mean, this thing weighs a good, I don't know.
It looks heavy.
2 pounds, it feels like it.
It's gorgeous.
Where'd you find her, AJ? Is that a Pulse buy?
This one was at Target.
Wow.
And I was there at it was like 2:00. I went up there on my lunch break to get a birthday card for my wife. And so I just, went back to the toy department and there it was.
There he was. Nice grab, man.
Man, I can't wait to get Sylvie because Strange is coming because I'm really excited about that Build-A-Figure.
Right. This was pretty cool pickup, I thought.
I'm going to forgive AJ for wearing that Yankee shirt because I think I peeped Mattingly's name on the back of it.
Yeah.
It's actually Mickey Mantle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I was excited to get this, I hadn't gotten my shipping notice, so
wow.
I found it in the store. I went ahead and got it. And
now, Dude and Josh, do you guys collect G.I. Joe as well?
I did growing up, but not as an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are my
man. I can't get into G.I. Joe. I'll be broke. I'm trying to keep up with Star Wars.
Yeah, all I'm doing is Black Series and Marvel Legends, and that's a lot. Oh, you got Sylvie.
Nice.
Oh, she looks so cool, man.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah, you got all the female characters. Yeah, man.
She might have the best head sculpt of the bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did a
Ranges
good job.
Is really good too.
Yeah, and thankfully the eyes are straight. Like I can't stand it when the eyes are like slightly off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
Like I won't even buy them if their eyes aren't straight. I'll just say, you know what? I'll wait till I get another one.
Yep.
Dude, when I'm in Richmond next week, I want to hit all the stuff around my hotel, and hopefully I have your luck.
This one, I was really excited to get Captain Carter.
She's awesome.
I think they just did such a good job on this one.
Yep, they really did.
There's too much glare here, but yeah.
No, you can see pretty good. I'm dying to get that figure, man.
Yeah, that's a good one for sure.
Yeah.
Sean Solo out there killing it with the vintage collection over on your side of the world, sir.
Yeah, Sean's killing it. And tonight, I don't know if you saw it on Twitter, Bantha posted that he found Merrick's X-Wing in Phoenix, Arizona. So Sean, head out and try to find it, buddy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, and I found that wave of vintage figures, but I already packed them up, so I'm not going to go dig them out.
I actually grabbed those this week too for our buddy Dava, so I'm shipping those out to him.
Good,
nice.
Yeah,
a good guy.
Very good guy. One of the best.
Yep.
So
Can I show you guys an offering I made of the Toy Gods earlier?
You sure can.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
My name is Luke Skywalker. I'm here to rescue you.
Nice.
Isn't he cool?
Wait a second. I didn't realize that that had dirt on his armor. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Isn't that neat?
Straight out into the garbage chute, Flyboy.
Right.
Oh wow.
And I love that his hair, and I love that his hair is slicked back, man. It's just a neat little touch. And the face sculpt is pretty good.
You want to see?
Yeah.
You want to see a little something that our buddy Dan Denny did for me?
Of course.
All right, let me go grab that real quick.
So I just wanted to share that, man, because I made an offering to the Toy Gods earlier, but I'm not opposed to making another one for sure. And I'm still on big screen. Here's my captain. Oh, here. Did I show you guys the other week? I got this. I got Tigra.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
she has that new same upgraded body mold with all the pinless joints.
Yep.
I'm excited to get my hands on her. She's great.
Really cool.
Yeah.
I want to open
you gonna open that one, dude?
I want to, but I also want to keep her in cards. So I might want to get another one if I can get one on sale, and then I'll open everything. Yeah, dude, she is so. Oh, I do want to open her.
Yeah,
she looks great.
Yeah, it is. It is actually a really cool figure.
Sean's saying no way he'd find that X-wing. Only one target in his area.
Yeah,
I don't know. Sean, you've been getting lucky lately.
There's no way
Sean, you've been
find that
crushing it,
on
dude.
the street. No chance in hell I'm going to find it.
Well, I'll keep you in mind if I see one.
All right,
dude, it's $100, man.
Oh,
whoa!
Wow!
Oh, that come out great, man.
Holy cow!
And these light bar. These are actually, he's got it to where I can put some LEDs behind it because I'm team solder all the way.
Whoa, dude. Who did you build that? Who did that?
Dan did it.
Dan, oh my God, dude.
Yes.
Dan is amazing.
Isn't he?
Yeah.
He really is.
It's badass. I told him I wanted something similar to Rise of the Resistance, and this is what he whipped up. So.
Holy shit.
It totally does remind me of Rise of the Resistance.
Exactly. So, if you guys are in the market for anything and Dan's taking commissions, y'all want to get yourself on board with some Dan Denny customs.
Well, what did you pay him for that?
We made a trade for a couple older Captain America figures that I had. So
cool. He
was happy with that. I was happy with this.
That worked.
He threw in an AEW figure because he felt that his work wasn't up to par, but this thing's flipping amazing. So.
Dude, you guys know that the brick wall that Sean has, Dan made.
Dan made that one too.
Yeah.
And then somebody else had one from him.
Vern just showed the.
Vern did. Yep.
The gallows. Why am I losing my train of thought with what the hell the name is? The guillotine. The guillotine.
Yes, it was the guillotine. Yep.
Yep.
Thank you
for the head swapper,
which is so perfect for Vern.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, I just bought some foam boards. I'm going to try my hand at making a brick wall like that.
So if you guys want to see because I felt that was just an awesome thing that he had. You guys want me to spoil something that I'm going to do for Dan? A little something.
He's asleep.
All right, bear with me a moment.
He's not watching. He's passed out right now.
That's true.
So, AJ, are some of those good stores near that hotel I'm staying at next week?
No. The Target and Walmart that got hooked up this week are the ones right here by my house, basically. 5 miles from me.
Wow.
Well, maybe then the ones by was it Short Pump, right? Maybe the ones by there will be good next week.
They have a Walmart and Target right next to each other, like 6 minutes from where you're staying.
Awesome.
But that Walmart is where I found the Costco Reeve wave back in June, and I've never seen them more or less anywhere else.
Maybe the Toy Gods will be kind and we'll.
But
get to find them.
I don't know what your schedule is going to be, but my friend John is the manager at that Target.
Huh.
So if anything does come in, he can hold it for you.
Oh, that'd be cool. Oh, wow.
And now the secret's revealed how AJ's able to get all this stuff so well.
Hey, you know, it goes back to when I was a manager at Toys R Us, and John and I met in like 2003 or something. And so over the years, if Toys R Us got an exclusive, I would hold it for him. If Target got one, he would hold it for me. And, you know, we would text back and forth, hey, you know, we got this wave of something. He got that wave of something. You know, we'll meet in the middle somewhere. And, you know, then I finally finished college and got a real job and outside of retail, you know. But we stayed friends, you know, so. He's kept.
Isn't it weird how you just treat people decent and you make friends with people in this world, and you're able to nurture lifelong relationships that bear fruit in figure form?
Yeah.
All right, so this is what I've been working on for our buddy Dan.
Do you solder something for him?
Wow!
Oh, wow!
That is pissa awesome. Look at that.
Nice.
Yeah,
you gonna paint it up for him too?
Yeah, I painted it. So it's I
3D
tried
print.
a new paint technique on it, but this thing, it is just, once you hit it with a black light, it is fire.
Looks like a Jackson Pollock painting in there.
It does very much look like a Jackson Pollock painting in there. Excellent call.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man, you kidding? Wow.
Ain't that awesome?
Dude,
Yeah.
Dan is gonna love that, man.
Yeah. I figured Dan would enjoy it. I know he's big time into like Aliens and Predator and stuff like that, so.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm excited because I told my 12-year-old who's gonna be 13 in 9 days. Years ago, we made a deal that when she turned 13, we could watch Predator, we could watch Aliens, we could watch Jaws.
Yep.
And I think she's a little nervous, but I think we're gonna do it. Pretty excited.
Which one do you think she's going to tap out on?
I don't know.
If any, like if you had to venture a guess.
He wants to watch Jaws first, and that's probably good because Jaws is more.
Yeah.
Because you don't see the shark until 2/3 of the movie's over, right, or something like that. So it's really mental and in your head, but that's also what makes it so good, right? Because it's like the fear of what's there. So I'm excited to experience those movies with her because I love them growing up as a kid, and they scared the crap out of me. I mean, Alien and Aliens scared the crap out of me as a kid.
Yeah.
It's funny. I watched Alien again the other day. Well, I had it on in the background while I was working. It's just, you know, a few jump scares.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess as an adult, I was like, yeah, whatever. But thinking back to when, you know, I was like 8 or 9, you know, when my sister showed it to me, like, yeah, I don't think I slept. You know, I was like, yo, there's gonna be a chest burster coming, you know, like,
yeah. Dude.
Yeah. So that would be fun for you to do that.
And the thing is, like, Alien and Aliens were both scary, but they were scary for different reasons. You know, Alien is more like a Jaws, I think. Like, it was like a slow burn and what was coming, and and then where Aliens was like, you know what I mean? It really built into like a big crescendo. But I love both of those movies. They both scared the poop out of me when I was a kid.
See, neither one really scared me, but Jaws got me big time. To this day, I can't, like, if I'm in a swimming pool, just like as you're getting out of the pool, 100%. There's just that split second where you're like, I better like quicken my pace just a bit because who knows what's behind me.
Dude, I grew up in Lake Michigan, and every time I swam in Lake Michigan, I was constantly just in the back of my head. You know what I mean? It's that movie. I think you see that at such a formative age, you can't help but have that almost trauma from that movie and in the water.
So I'm guessing because you guys are like landlocked, more or less, other than CJ. You know,
I'm not landlocked. I'm surrounded by lakes.
Yeah.
But Jaws isn't in a lake.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I grew up in Chicago and I'd go swim in Lake Michigan, and that movie had such an impact on me. Even like it just like on the back of my neck. Like you're always wondering like what's underneath, what's around. It just planted that seed anytime you're in the water. Dude, I really won't go in the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Shark's house. You stay out
Legit,
of Shark's
man.
house.
Yeah, because we're not, dude. Yeah, exactly. We are not like that's not our domain. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's not our domain. So like I'll go a little bit, but like
Well,
I
I'll tell
guess
you what's really scary.
when I was in high school, I went on like a tour. My mom sent me on at my high school. They call it the classic tour. So you spent 10 days in Greece and 3 weeks in Italy, and then a couple days in Switzerland. And I got stung by a jellyfish swimming in the Mediterranean. And it just in the back of my head after that happened, I always thought like, man, what else was out there? You know what I mean? Just where I was swimming or where I was that. And then that was the end of the ocean for me.
Yeah.
After
Well, I
that.
used to surf,
Did you really? Wow.
Yeah. But so I used to think about it, all the time. Like, who's under me? What is under me? But at some point, you got to just be like, all right, whatever.
Yep.
I'm out here having fun,
Exactly.
feeling the flow, and you just can't worry about it.
Well, I think you just my thought is like that's why I'm not going to go because it won't be fun. You know what I mean? So it's like it's more fun for me not to go.
Sure.
So
Sure.
look, we were just in California. We all just kind of went up to like our cabs and we're like, all right, we're good. We stepped in the Pacific Ocean. You know what I mean?
Right.
And we sat on the beach and then, we went and did other things.
Right.
Yeah, all four of us were scared of cats.
CJ, Team Jaws or not?
Seen Jaws. My summer home is 42 miles from where they filmed it.
No. Nope.
Yeah.
I'll pass.
Oh, yeah. And I post pictures all the time. Yeah. Yep. I grew up on the beach, man. Matter of fact, there's a restaurant where Steven Spielberg ate that's about 6 miles from my house. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And they got all the pictures when he filmed up in the waiting area before you go in to eat. And they have the remember one of the scenes when they're pulling out and the camera shot is shown through the shock jaw.
Yeah.
They have that as well.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Jaws 3D is a guilty pleasure for me. and I have probably seen Jaws 4 30 times.
Oh, yeah, some of my favorites, man.
I don't. Yeah. But Jaws 4 and Jaws 3D were. I don't know. I'll own it. I love those movies, but they're not like Jaws. You know what I mean?
No, the original's the best.
It's a different movie, different vibe, and even Jaws 2 is more like Jaws, but it just nothing can capture. You really scarred like a whole generation of children with that movie.
For sure. And everybody knows the music.
Yes.
Now, even my little one loves it. She painted. I'll post it later on tonight on Twitter. She painted me a Jaws earlier on in the summer to hang up. Yeah. And we get shark alerts all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, great white sharks. They love to they like to feed. They come in the bay and they feed on the seals.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you guys a funny story.
What all my notes?
Fairly recent family beach trip. There was a 6-foot black shark or black tip. That's what they call them. The top of the fin is black and on the tail. He came in real. He got stuck in the surf basically, and he was just hanging out. And my super crazy Uncle Mike ran out there and slapped this shark and helped it get out of the surf. Took it get out. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. Everybody was on the beach screaming and getting out of the water, and he ran out there and
wow, dude,
punched him in the nose. Everyone's got a crazy Uncle Mike.
Yeah,
dude, wow, like
pretty cool.
Holy,
that's awesome. That's really cool, man.
That would be a hard pass for me.
Yeah, dude, that's all my notes. Just
Yeah.
Nope. I'm good.
So speaking of seafood, CJ, you dropped some tasty nuggets of lobster roll on our timeline earlier today.
Oh yeah.
Was that from this evening or a previous feast?
Yeah, no, that was from a previous feast. Yeah.
Looked delicious.
Good this year too.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
So I'm dying for a killer lobster roll.
Like seafood. I don't know if you're into whole clams. Do you like clams? Fried clams?
I'm not big on it. I'll do I like shellfish,
right.
but not like
okay,
not like mussels or clams.
I'll eat
if you like fried clams,
I'll totally eat clams fried.
Fried clams all the way.
Yeah, I'll eat fried clams, but lobster tail or crab legs, I will eat. Like I will go to town on lobster tail or crab legs.
Destroy that stuff.
Well, that lobster roll is from Kelly Seafood. Giving them a little shout out, but they won't hear it. But yeah, Kelly Seafood, and they're the best in Boston, and they do a surf and turf with their roast beef sandwich. It's unbelievable, man.
So what's the secret for a good lobster roll?
Well, obviously, the grilled roll, I think, ties it all together. But not heavy mayonnaise, not heavy celery. You know what I mean? It's got to be just like, kind of like perfect, I guess. And knuckles and tail meat is the best to make that, But it's the grilled roll. There's a few places that offer lobster rolls and they're not on grilled rolls. I just can't do it. I got to have a grilled hot dog roll.
So it just kind of goes to mush if it's not grilled?
Yeah. It's like eating a tuna sandwich that your mother used to send you to school with, and it's been sitting in your locker all day. It's gross.
Never been able to eat tuna.
No?
Never, no. Until this
not
day.
That bad.
Yeah,
I can handle tuna.
I can't. I'm not a big seafood guy. Like I like fried seafood. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
me
like
too.
fish and chips. I'll tell you, actually, in Detroit, God, now I'm totally forgetting the name of the restaurant. It's what is it? It's like a real high-end restaurant, but they do a lobster corn dog. And it is one of the most amazing things I've ever had in my life. It's like a corn dog tempura batter, and then they deep fry it, and it's like a huge lobster thing.
Yeah.
And it comes out on a stick like a corn dog, and they charge you like $30 for each one. But they are.
Is that at Michael Simon's place?
No, man. Oh, what is the name of it? It's at the top.
He's from Detroit, right?
Of a tall building.
He's from Cleveland.
But
he's got a place here in Detroit. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'll think of the name. But yeah, anyways, it's one of the
Coach
best.
Insignia?
No. Oh man, we haven't eaten there. Maybe it is Coach Insignia. It's been a while. But anyways, but like fried, I love like fried shrimp. I'm sorry, butter shrimp. No, but I love fried shrimp. But like lobster and crab legs are awesome.
Yeah.
But I do like grilled. Salmon is good grilled, and then mahi I really like. But nothing. I don't like stuff that's too fishy.
Right.
Yeah,
so I'm excited. Tomorrow I'm smoking ribs.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
I wanted to do ribs tomorrow. My wife didn't want to do them because we did them last week. So for the Brady game tomorrow, we're doing. I think she's doing chicken wings and icky foods, but I wanted ribs. I saw your post tonight, and I was like, "Shit, I wanted ribs."
Yeah, I smoked ribs today.
Man, I gotta tell you, that pork butt that you smoked looked incredible.
Nice.
Yeah,
I think I've got chicken thighs to throw on the smoker for tomorrow.
Nice.
I might go grab some ribs too. Ribs sound delicious.
Yeah, I'm trying out 2 new rubs. So I got the what the hell's the name? The Meat Church. So I got they have a honey hog rub for like ribs and pork, and then so I'm using that on because I'm doing 2 slabs. So both have honey hog, and then for mine I'm using their voodoo, which is it's like a real spicy rub too. So it'll have like the sweet of the honey hog, and then the spicy and the voodoo, and then my wife's I did the honey hog, and then bone fucking sauce, which is just another like good like rich barbecue rub. And then as a base, Trader Joe's has a Carolina barbecue.
Very good.
So I did that as a base on both of them because it just gives it that nice sweet mustard tang to it, and it's really good. But that's an underrated rub. Is that Trader Joe's Carolina Gold rub?
It's amazing.
Yeah, isn't it? Like it's so good.
Yeah, good tang to it. Not too peppery. Like some of those honey mustard type sauces can get a little bit out of control with the pepper if they're not careful. But that one's got good balance.
Speaking of it, dude, what days are you going to be in Richmond?
I arrive Tuesday and then leave Thursday.
All right, so like Wednesday, do you want to meet up for dinner?
Yeah, man, let's do it.
There's a famous Richmond barbecue place called Buzz and
Ned's.
Ned's.
Gosh, I'll be right back.
All right.
Buzz and Ned's, they beat Bobby Flay.
Oh yeah.
If you know who he is, right? You guys know.
I've heard that. Yeah, he's like a famous chef, right?
Right. So he used to have this show where he would show up and challenge like a restaurant to a cook-off, basically. And
oh, cool.
They won. But so they had opened a second location near Short Pump. So maybe 10, 15 minutes from where you're staying on like the same road, Broad Street.
Okay.
You just take Broad Street towards the city, and there it is. And
I definitely want to hit the, with all your good luck, I definitely want to hit the Walmart and Target right there.
Yeah, for sure. And say Buzz and Ned's is right near Second and Charles and Story's comic book store.
Okay.
So you can also hit them right after dinner as well.
Oh, that's cool.
Heck
yeah, man. That'd be fun.
Yeah, Wednesday would work good for me. Tuesday, I have soccer practice. So.
Yeah, dude, go. I'm there both nights, and I'm gonna film. I'm filming a Shriek video, and then I'm gonna film one other. And I like to film the video on the weekend, and then I get to edit when I'm in the hotel room. And it's just in a hotel. It kind of helps me to zen out. You know what I mean? Spend that hour or whatever it takes me to edit it. It's just nice chill out time, and it, because otherwise I'm just staring at my laptop working, and then you're staring at basic cable. At least now you have like YouTube. In the hotels, all the Marriotts now have YouTube and Netflix, so at least you can log in and watch stuff that way too.
Heck
Nice.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I watch a lot of Storage Wars. in the hotel.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
That guy. Yeah.
It's amazing what I'll watch when I'm in a hotel.
What is
This
that?
is my recent print job.
Nice.
Icarus wings.
So,
What are they for?
you want to take a guess?
Not Icarus. Pegasus.
Oh, Pegasus.
So now,
Oh, dude, yes.
Nice.
is that awesome?
Yeah.
You gotta do a video of that.
So Vern and his Goodwill pickups. He got a bunch of these horses. So he sent me a horse, and he's like, if you could figure out how to make some wings, I'll give you a horse if you send me some wings. So, deal.
Nice.
So I get to keep me a horse, and I'm going to print Vern up. They're actually on the printer right now, printing as we speak. So I'll get him some wings for a couple of his steeds that he has at home.
That Valkyrie figure is nice.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's a good figure, man. We have both of the Legends Valkyrie figures. They're pretty cool.
They're both really good.
I hadn't opened that one yet, but I'm looking at her. She's right over there.
Yep, I got them both right behind me in my Asgard display. They're really good.
So
All
are
the-
you guys
all the female Asgardian figures have been really good. Like they're
Lady Sif was good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab a drink right over
Yep.
there. I'll be right back.
So dude, are the girls going out for Halloween, or do they not? Are they past that age now?
No, they're gonna go out. One's just gonna go out with her friends, and then the other still wants to go trick or treating. So she's only 12. She'll be 13 in a week, but I'm all right with it.
What is she going as? Has she chosen a costume?
She has not decided yet. She keeps going back and forth.
So my nephew is apparently going as Harry Potter.
Nice.
And my brother is trying to figure out what he's going to go as. He wants to tie it in. So he's thinking about either Dumbledore.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Or James Potter. I told him James Potter would be cool, like Harry's dad. And like he could go as like zombie James Potter. And then a Dementor was the other one that he thought might be pretty easy. But since it's Halloween season, I've got these NECA capsules that I've been hanging on to for a while.
What are those?
So these are little capsules that NECA sells, and they are like little blind items. So like within each capsule, it's like what you would usually get out of like a 25-cent machine,
like a
machine
gumball
or something. Yeah, exactly. So I figured I could go ahead and open some of these, see what's inside of them. So this is the Universal Monsters line of capsules. So this one, you get a pair of Dracula shoelaces.
Oh, cool.
So that's
interesting. Just what you wanted? Is that just what you wanted?
Oh, totally, just what I wanted. Yes.
You're like right. If I can get one thing, it would be Dracula shoelaces.
Yeah. If I could get two things, if I could make one wish, I would wish for peace on earth and will towards me. If I could wish for two things, it would be a Bride of Frankenstein eraser.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
It's an all-time great Steve Martin skit.
Yes, it is. Very much so. Let's see. We've got this is a Dracula keychain. Let me get this out of here. This will be the episode that I cut my hand open live on stream, so that'll be fun.
Huh. Keychain of some sort?
Yeah, little Dracula keychain. A Dracula sticker.
Oh, man, that one's cool. I like that.
That's not too bad.
That's a neat one.
I'm like a sticker junkie, man.
Are you?
Yeah, dude, I love stickers.
We got a Frankenstein bag clip.
Oh, wow.
That's great.
Not too bad. Still looking for some Creature from the Black Lagoon stuff here. That's what I want.
And I like him and Frankenstein are the best.
Yeah. Got a little mummy pin. Little pin back.
Huh.
Not too bad. Down to the last three here. Oh, we got some Creature. A Creature from the Black Lagoon magnet.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah. We got a Frankenstein bracelet.
Ah, probably glows in the dark.
Looks like it might. And last, a little Wolfman patch.
Oh, neat.
Not too bad. $10 for a package of 12 of them, or a package of 9. So, not too bad. They're fun. If you're having a little Halloween party for the kids, it might be worth picking up.
This is not necessarily Halloween related, but have you guys ever heard of that heavy metal band called Gwar?
Yeah.
Gwar? Absolutely.
Yeah,
With the big masks.
So Gwar is from Richmond. And one of the guys, I can't remember if it was a singer or guitar player, owned a comic book shop here. And they would show up in the store in full costume, and so they always play shows here, and it's a little extra rowdy because this is their hometown. And so I was going to share this picture of me after a Gwar show.
That was you.
When I still had long hair.
Are you kidding, dude? You gotta make that big screen. Make that big screen.
So that shirt was white when I went in there.
Oh my god, dude!
What the hell's all over you?
That's fake blood and guts that they squirt all over the crowd.
Holy shit!
and
You look
they-
like you're in a
they-
car wreck, man.
Yeah, you do.
They
Yeah,
do
dude,
like
Jesus.
they have different characters that they bring on stage that they attack with swords and pull their arms off and throw them out on the crowd and stuff. So
Wow.
yeah, you get covered in blood and gore, and it's a good show. And they're actually extremely heavy and very good guitar players and drummers. So that mosh pit is intense, to say the least.
Yeah, dude. That looks like.
See, I was telling you guys before that I did have long hair, so
Yeah, man. Holy cow.
And
So there it
this guy's ex-military. I can't believe it.
yeah, man. So there you go.
Winter.
Out of
That was his Winter Soldier look.
Yes, it
Right.
was.
Right.
It was good. You look like the Andrew WK album from back in the day.
Right.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, man.
And so listen, you guys were talking about rubs. This company, a Dizzy Pig. Have you ever tried them?
No.
Mm-mm. No.
Yeah. They one of the guys that I follow on Twitter worked for him. He's got a different job now, but he sent me a bunch of. I mean, when I sent me a bunch, I mean a lot of different rubs. But you should check them out. They got like all these different flavors, man.
That's cool, man. I love experimenting and trying new ones because you get sick if you just use the same ones.
And
Yeah,
layering on multiple rubs and stuff like that.
Oh, dude, you got to layer on.
That's
My
the
ribs
best.
Swamp
had,
venom.
my
What's
ribs
in
had
swamp venom?
three rubs on
Sounds
them.
good.
Yeah, I'm gonna try some of these.
Ooh,
Ooh.
spicy pineapple head.
That's
All
probably
right.
good on
I like
pork.
the names of those.
Yep.
Pineapple and
Dude,
pork.
I gotta tell you, I like those meat church ones have been fantastic rubs. They're awesome. You can get them on Amazon too.
Fajitas, yeah.
Fajita
Ooh.
itch. And then they got like a couple more here. Raging River.
Huh.
That sounds dangerous.
And what else we got? Oh, this one's my favorite. Cow lick.
Nice.
This could be a totally different show if you were just showing us like different lines of cannabis or something. Where
That's kind of what it feels like.
it's got all the names of like a good cannabis shop, I would imagine.
Definitely.
And then
Hilarious.
this one's got AJ's name right
Tsunami Spin. There we go.
Nice. Nice.
And the last one is Raising the Stakes.
Oh yeah. That one's probably good.
It's either like a cannabis shop or something you'd have to pay $50 extra for just outside of Vegas.
Smells good.
I'm telling you guys that's why I started making my own rubs. It gets expensive to buy rubs, and the price has gone up over the years.
Yeah.
So I just started making my own, and yeah, you spend money buying various ingredients, but you can just, make whatever flavors you want, and
You can have fun and experiment with it.
yeah, and one year at Christmas I gave like the whole family. I made like a Cajun rub, garlic salt rub,
Yep.
my own Montreal steak rub, an Asian rub. I made like 6 different ones for everybody and put them in little shaker jars.
Nice.
And yeah, I thought it was a cool gift. Everybody loved them.
It is. Yeah, it sounds like a cool gift.
It is
So
a nice gift.
They got
man.
a whole line of this stuff.
Oh wow.
Different flavors. And I guess their new one. There you go.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess their new one is called Ghost. And
So that's probably hot.
it
Yeah,
says
it's
one
pepper or
hotter than
something.
hot. You found it.
Woo.
Yeah.
So when you guys make ribs, I put on the honey hog rub, which is like a sweet, barbecue, and then I put on the voodoo, which is going to have more kick to it. But I do have the base of that Carolina Gold was like the first layer I put in.
Yep.
But for ribs, I do like sweet, tangy, and then spicy. Mrs. Dude and my daughter's ribs are just the honey hog, and then another kind of like richer barbecue to go on that, because they like them more sweet. But are you guys in the more sweet or the more savory, or do you like a little more spice on your ribs?
I like a sweet heat.
Yeah,
but because my kids are not into spicy whatsoever, I usually just do more of a sweet for them.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what they like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I usually go sweet as well. And like if you got good smoke on your ribs, you put a little bit of butter, a little bit of a little bit of brown sugar, and a little bit of butter in your
100%.
rub. Yeah. Then it kind of caramelizes, and it almost comes across more like, instead of eating ribs, like if you get a good crust on it, it tastes more like candied bacon.
Right.
Yep.
And then I like to complement it with like a fruitier type barbecue sauce, so like an apple barbecue sauce. Just so good.
So let me ask this: I do the method 2.5 hours in the smoker open, then I wrap them for another 2 hours, and then I'll take them for about another 30 to 45 minutes, then back on the smoker. Do you guys do the wrap method?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, 3, 3, 2, 1. So when I come in and I wrap them, I put brown sugar down as the base, and then I re-season them just lightly, just to add a little bit more. I put barbecue sauce down, butter, and then I take frozen unsweetened cherries, and I just line the bottom with those as well.
Wow.
And then I'll do and then I put the ribs like meat side down, and then that other side I'll do the same. I'll put some butter up top, brown sugar, and then various, and then I'll put some cherries and various other things. So with Mrs. Dude's, I put a lot of brown sugar. She likes it real sweet. And then on mine, I put moderate brown sugar, moderate butter, and then I have that's where I like to put stuff that's a little more spicy too there, because it kind of like you have that brown sugar, but then you put a little bit of spice to it, and then it's caramelized, but then it's got like that heat. It's so good.
Yeah,
dude, I'm so excited for ribs tomorrow. Like, just talking about them right now.
I don't sauce until that last hour. But when I wrap them, I'll do like a sprinkling of brown sugar and then the butter, pats of butter.
Yeah.
And
see, I don't sauce them. I do like I just do like a little bit of sauce, like a drizzle of sauce with the brown sugar.
Right.
But I'm with you. I won't sauce them until I pull them out after 2 hours in the
wrap,
in the foil. Yeah.
Right.
So it sounds like I do a lot similar to what you're doing, dude. The only thing I don't do is I try not to do the heat in my rub. Like, I'd prefer to get the heat from my sauce, because I feel like I can control it a little bit more. Because if you get too much heat in your rub, and it's not like then you just ruined all the ribs. At least with sauce, you can
penetrated into the skin of the meat.
I'll tell you,
I kind of like that. The heat is penetrated. You know what I mean? It's part of it.
I like the back end heat, if that makes sense. Like, your first bites, is just sweet pork.
Yes.
And then on the back side, you feel
you get a little of that coming through. Yeah. That's why I love voodoo, because it's kind of like that. It has that, like, the after punch, so to speak.
I'll tell you guys, the recent rub that I made, it has cinnamon in it, which is a little different for barbecue, but you only get a hint of it. It, like, right here, you taste the cinnamon. It has a 1/4 cup of brown sugar and 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. So it is more sweet with just, but the cinnamon,
a little bit of a kick,
and the cayenne on the back end, you get a little sweet heat.
Cinnamon is good on pork. Like,
it is.
I don't like it on other meats, but on pork, I think like a little bit of cinnamon is good.
Right, and it's like pork. I think it's either half a teaspoon or a teaspoon of cinnamon. So it's not a lot. And like I said, you just get and it's like, what is that?
I'm gonna show you. Have you guys ever seen
else is like, what is that?
I'm not gonna walk upstairs. I was gonna go grab the rubs to show you, but I'm like, I'd have to walk upstairs.
What kind of barbecue sauce do you use?
So right now I've got several kind, like Stubbs. I've been into lately. Have you guys ever had
That's
his?
good.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
Yep.
So, and he's got like 6 or 7 different flavors. So I'll rotate between those. But he has a sweet heat, which is really good, and then his smoky mesquite. I think those are my 2 favorite. And then, oh man, there's a couple other. Man, what is it? It comes in a jar. I can't think of it. I might have to run upstairs, but
No, don't run upstairs.
it'll pop in my head in a second. But yeah, there's another sauce. But I've been going to the Stubbs lately. I try not to use like anything, even though they're probably all owned by the same company. But it feels like I don't want to use something that feels like open pit barbecue sauce or something, like, you know what I mean. So I try to use, but I bet if I looked, they own Stubbs and they own they own everything probably. Yeah.
I don't know. Lately, we've been using, it's a bone sucking sauce.
That's it. Bone sucking sauce. That stuff is awesome.
It's a Carolina mustard based one that we've been using a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm not big on vinegar, which is a famous North Carolina barbecue component. But this has enough, but not too much. Yeah. And it's delicious on pork.
That's Trader Joe's makes an awesome Carolina Gold sauce.
The best.
It's unbelievably good. Yeah.
Trader Joe's, if you guys aren't going to Trader Joe's for like random weird sauces, like Trader Joe's has phenomenal like one-offs, and the bad thing is you get addicted to them and they're only like either seasonal or they're one and done.
Yeah, they're gone. Yeah.
The one that I go to is for Aleppo sauce. If you guys are into like sweet heat, Aleppo sauce is phenomenal. I put it on my bacon and eggs, and it's delicious.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is making me hungry. I smoked chicken breast, bacon, and zucchini for lunch, and then for dinner I heated up chili I made.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was a good fall eating day, and then tomorrow I'll have ribs for dinner, and then for lunch I'll probably just heat up some of that left because I bulk cook 6 chicken breasts. So we try to do that with the smoker on the weekend because it's so helpful during the week.
Nice.
Right. Totally. Super easy to reheat the stuff that after you smoke it. Just put a little bit of water in a dish and just throw it on the stove and just heat it up enough to cook it through, warm it through. Phenomenal.
So the smoke and reheating food from the smoker tastes infinitely better than reheating stuff that I barbecued on the grill. It's amazing how, and even the vegetables reheat well. Yeah. So it's like, that's why I don't mind. I bulk cook and I load up and bulk cook Saturday or Sunday. Yeah. But then we have food all week. And it's just, it's so nice because my wife is a teacher. She works, I'm working. So kids have activities and we just pop stuff in the toaster oven.
Right.
CJ, what do you cook on?
I don't have a smoker anymore. Mine broke. I was talking to AJ at the beginning of the summer about that. I got to replace it. But I grill a lot and I do a lot of pasta dishes. You've seen me post that stuff. So, I mean, either in the kitchen or on the grill, it depends on what I'm making. The slow cooker is nice too. Like, you guys are smoking ribs and I would like to do that. But, believe it or not, you throw the baby backs in the slow cooker.
Yeah, I've done that before too.
Sweet really baby rays, a little garlic on there.
Yep.
A little brown sugar, a little cinnamon, like AJ was saying. Wow, awesome.
Yeah.
Meatballs right off the bone.
Yeah.
I do them in the Instapot also.
Yep.
The Instapots make some pretty good ribs.
Yeah.
We do pulled pork in the smoker too, if it's like too cold, or not in the smoker, but in the crock pot. And pulled pork tastes really good in there.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, you do like a homemade coleslaw, don't you, AJ? A homemade slaw?
Yeah.
Is your slaw vinegar based or mayonnaise based?
Mayonnaise. Yeah,
but
not too much.
Can't swim with sharks and can't eat mayo.
A little bit of the apple cider vinegar to cut through it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
But yeah, I have a good ratio though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my wife she's not trying to eat all that mayonnaise either,
Yeah, I'm just not I'm not a big mayo guy. So you guys want to make an offering because I'm probably gonna expire here soon. I'm gonna hit yoga in the morning.
Yeah. I'm gonna open this chick.
Who wants to go?
Which
You want to
one?
go, AJ?
Oh, nice, man. Yeah, I totally want to see Gemma.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. It's all you.
There's something else I wanted to bring up. It's nothing major, but we had not talked about this. What do you guys think about the Matrix Resurrection that's coming out? Any thoughts?
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
The trailer just looked like it was, hey, we just want to remind you why you like the first Matrix movie. Like that, to me, that's what the trailer was. But so I don't know if this movie's just going to be like a rehash of the first one. But I'm gonna go. I'm excited, man. It's a Matrix movie.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I was a huge fan, especially of the original one.
Oh,
Yeah.
me too.
And I did like the other two. You know, they did good in the theater, but a lot of people didn't like them as much. But yeah, I don't know. When I found out they were making another Matrix, and then now finally seeing the trailer, I'm pretty stoked. To be honest with you, I will be there at midnight to see it.
It looks cool. I think I'd be more excited about it if they didn't have the Matrix 2 and 3.
Oh, right.
That's a good head sculpt.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I mean,
That is really good.
I really like the detailing on her armor. I guess it's armor outfit that she's wearing. All the little circles and lines.
Yeah.
You know, it's got to be new tooling for that.
Right.
Wow.
Nobody else has had that. All pinless.
No bicep swivel. So, but she does have a pinless.
Okay, but that's not the full. What about the legs? Are those the new legs? Yeah, those are the pinless legs.
Yeah.
So I wonder why they wouldn't give her the double pinless elbow joint there.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a pretty good kick there.
Yeah.
The knees do feel they are a little wobbly, but I guess that's par for the course. Yeah, it's a right nice looking figure.
This will inevitably be the line that I'll probably end up regretting not buying them. But seeing how many are on the pegs right now, it's I think we're looking at another Shang-Chi wave.
Well, but the problem is like it's so far ahead of the movie, and I honestly have no interest in the Eternals. Like I'm gonna go see it.
Come out
November, I think. So, but like it's not like a known commodity like the Spider-Man movie where I know I'm gonna like Spidey, and I know I already like Spider-Man. You know what I mean? So like that to me, the Eternals is such a crap. I'm sure it'll be good, but like I'm not geared up for it.
Extra hands.
I have no desire to see it.
Yeah, that's how I mean. She got like two fingers. Like she smelled my finger.
Yeah, really.
That's what it looks like. She's like, smell my finger.
Hey, you know what? I'll still applaud it for having something other than that traditional stupid female hand.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
You do like to smell them out of the box.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, AJ, is she the female version of the Shocker?
She might be.
I was telling AJ before you hopped on, dude, that I found that crow on the shelf today. The deluxe figure from that Eternals line.
Well, how do you look?
He looked good, but like I don't know anything about the character. I'm not excited about the movie, so I wasn't about to pay $31 for it.
It looks like it's a cool figure, man, but I feel the same. Like, like the line actually looks well done when you see the pictures of it. But that's the thing, like who knows? Like we go see that movie and then come out of there, I'm like, that movie's amazing, and then all the figures all of a sudden are
gone.
Yeah, everything about these figures have been weird though, because these figures actually turned up almost a year ago.
Yeah,
overseas.
Yeah, we saw like all the all the leaks of them.
Yeah.
So did you guys watch Game of Thrones?
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
most of it.
I was kind of excited to see Jon Snow and Robb Stark, in this movie, but that alone doesn't make me want to buy the figures.
No. Well, dude, I'm excited. I think he's a good choice for the Black Knight, because the Black Knight is surly and depressed. It is kind of like a Jon Snow,
Right.
almost. So I think it's a good casting choice.
Nice.
I don't know anything about the Eternals. Was it a Neil Gaiman thing?
Yeah, I tried reading the comics and I couldn't get into it, but the Black Knight like weaved into the Eternals comics with Circe, I think. But like the Black Knight's his own comic and entity and stuff. So it's actually really good. It's kind of like dark humor. It's a really good comic. He's cursed with like the Ebony Blade, and the Ebony Blade, he gets stronger like the angrier and more depressed he gets. So it's like when he's really happy, he's less powerful when just because of the way the sword is cursed and enchanted. So like just the more depressed and miserable he is, it's a real dark comic, but it's outstanding.
Yeah. I wish they would reboot Spawn.
Spawn.
That's one that I miss. Yeah.
They've been talking about it for a while. I know McFarlane's problem is he always thinks he's the smartest person in the room, so it's difficult to try to convince him of everything because he feels he knows everything.
Right.
So I don't know. I'd like to see it do well. I've always enjoyed it, and like I'm all for having more African American superheroes in pop culture, and that would certainly help.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a big Spawn fan. Wish they do something with that. I don't know anything about the Eternals either, Cap.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll probably end up watching it. I'll probably end up being a fan of it, but
yeah,
I'd be more excited if it were a good Inhumans movie. Like if it were Inhumans, I'd be all on board. But whatever. Right. Eternals, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It'll probably be like Sleeper good. You know what I mean? Like because we're not expecting it and we don't, and that's the thing is, in that way, it's kind of like Guardians. Like you go in and you didn't have, except Guardians, I think people were more excited about because the marketing. You know what I mean? But I think like you went in with not having all these expectations like you do of a Spider-Man movie or Captain America movie, right? It built up in your head. So maybe the Eternals would benefit from that.
Well, I think they're probably going to do something. It's going to end up being important because, like, I haven't heard rumors or anything, but people are speculating that this will be how they bring the mutants into the MCU. Which, I mean, that's what they did with the Inhumans. The Inhumans were the first.
Well, we have the whole multiverse now, so now now you can weave anybody into the MCU that you want, and so because in the comics, they do have all the different timelines, and then they've had to merge timelines into the 616 universe, which is the comic universe, and so they could totally they could bring back anybody this way that they want to bring back. We can introduce new versions of characters, right? I mean, it's such a brilliant tool to have storytelling and interweave now the mutants if they want to do it that way.
Right,
or you can bring people from the Sony universe into the MCU.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Just give me Hugh Jackman in like a Captain America with Chris Evans team up. Like, give me the flashback movie of them in like World War I with the Howling Commandos.
Oh,
just take all.
Dude, that would be so cool.
Wouldn't
I would
it?
love to see that. Yes.
Yeah.
Either that or give me him and Bucky during like the Cold War or some of the old espionage things where like you could even introduce him on like Captain America and the Winter Soldier where Bucky's like, I got a guy be perfect for this job.
You know what movie would be amazing is Cap returning all the stones. Because he just didn't go like a delivery guy and just drop them off, right? Like there has to be there's a whole story there. It had to be really good.
Then you could do an entire what if season on it,
right?
Be perfect.
Maybe season 2.
I don't know. I'm excited to see where it's going. Are you guys caught up on What If?
Yes.
Yeah.
CJ?
No, I'm not caught up yet, and I'm not caught up on Visions either.
Okay.
Well,
you guys want to talk about either one of those, either Visions or What If?
Nah, I don't. Spoilers are not a big for me. Go ahead and talk.
Well, that I think it's building towards setting a alternate timeline Avengers team,
I would
where
agree with that
where
very
you
much.
take all of the heroes that are introduced, and all of them are eligible for it. I think Captain Carter is a shoe-in. Dark Strange obviously is a shoe-in now. But you can build like this really cool like dark or alternate Avengers team. I think that's it's just so cool, man. And then it's so smart because it's like a beta test. Any of these characters that people really love, you just pull Captain Carter right in the MCU. Like do that immediately, right? Like how cool would that be? You can, and then you solved your Black Panther problem. You could have Killmonger Black Panther. You can pull him into the MCU.
Done. Give it to me all day long.
So smart, man. Yep. So smart.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. And I think more than anything, if you look at like that first wave of what if figures, you pretty much got your multiverse Avengers with the exception of Zombie Cap. But I think you add in Party Thor to the mix. They'll probably bring him along as well. Yep.
And by the way, this episode was so much cooler than I thought it was going to be. The T'Challa Star-Lord one.
Yep.
Such a good episode. And then, yeah, man, you know what? Give me Hot Nebula.
Yeah, man, I want to open that one too.
And then you got.
Now, do you think Marvel's going to do anything with Fantastic Four?
They've already got it on the books.
Yeah, they already announced the movie.
Just waiting to get the cast so you can start looking for the spoiler, or not necessarily the spoilers, but the teasers and any of the other post-credit scenes I would expect from the next few movies.
As long as they cast Ben Grimm correctly, I'll be happy.
Who do you want?
Me?
Yeah.
I can't think of anybody. Who do you like?
I actually didn't mind Michael Chiklis. I think he had the right attitude for it. If they would have given him like a better script to work with and a better CG treatment, I think Chiklis was great. He had the voice, he had the demeanor. That was the thing.
He looked weird though.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. If you put money behind it and you give him better visual effects,
we'll have good visual effects for this.
Yeah. So I mean, if you give him the same type of treatment that they give Hulk with Ruffalo, I think that you could pull off a way better Ben Grimm now.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, the rest of the cast, everybody keeps going back to Krasinski and Emily Blunt for Reed Richards and Sue Storm, which I wouldn't necessarily have a problem with. But if they want to do that, they better hop on it because he's getting up there in age too. Neither one of them are getting any younger.
Yep.
And if you're just now starting the franchise, you want them to be around for a little bit. So I think you might have to look somewhere younger.
I think I saw a thing like where she's like, I'm not like no interest. But he's been campaigning for it. He'd make a good Reed Richards, I think. I think he'd be solid. Yeah.
He'd be great. I would totally dig him as Reed Richards.
I honestly don't care. I'm at that age now where I don't even care because like it's like I don't even know who half these people are now that are in their 20s, and it's funny how it just happens overnight and you just don't even care. But I just want a good movie. That's all. I just want a good movie, a good story, and but even the worst Marvel movies are still watchable, and it's like an enjoyable popcorn flick. There's not one that I've shut off halfway through. Like the DC movies, probably 3/4 I've shut off halfway through.
I haven't even watched most of the DC movies, to be honest with you.
I watch them all. I think they get a bad rap. I don't think that they're as bad as people make them out to be, but there's definitely more challenges with DC movies than there are Marvel, for sure.
I mean, like that first Suicide Squad movie, I have not finished it.
Yeah, I didn't watch much.
I don't like the casting. I didn't like the movie, and halfway through it, I honestly was just like, I don't even give a fuck anymore. I'm not watching it. And I haven't seen the new Suicide Squad.
Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy.
It's a lot.
I've heard that one was good. James Gunn directs it, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I've heard good things, but I haven't watched it. And I didn't watch the Snyder cut. I didn't like Justice League to begin with.
That was a long movie, man.
You know, to me, if you're going to put out a movie where Superman, where they digitally edit out his mustache or facial hair, and it just looked like, if it looks like that on my 75-inch TV, I can't imagine what that looked like in the theater. How awful that must have been. Like, so to me, if you're going to put shit like that out, I don't have time to watch your shit then, because that's ridiculous.
Yep.
You know, that's ridiculous.
Good for you. I've refused to post YouTube videos because of less, so I can certainly respect that. I try to be a perfectionist, but yeah, if you're going to bring half-assedness to your $70 billion feature film, you're right. Why would I waste my time watching it? Especially like the deep fakes that they put out now. Those are like almost within, like, I don't even know how these people get footage of the film and they're able to put out better CG than the studios are, and the video hasn't even hit like digital anywhere yet.
Right.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Yeah.
Great.
All right.
I'm gonna. It's time for me to head up.
I think it is.
It's good hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, gentlemen, it was a nice way to round out the week.
Always.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go around the horn here. CJ, Mr. Cardiac Drop, we appreciate you stopping by, sir. Thank you so much for being a guest on the Night Owls this evening.
Dude.
Yeah, man. Good to hang out, buddy.
Thanks for having me on.
Good hanging out, man.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dude's Nerdery. Dude.
Hello.
Thank you for stopping by, sir.
Thanks for hanging out.
AJ with the long hair, short hair tonight. So thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, man.
We appreciate you. CJ's already out.
Well, CJ's like, I'm out. He's
nice.
You got to go with a smile. All right, y'all. Have yourselves a great evening. Take care.
Later, everybody.